Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you watched my last vlog, you know we ended up hosting our first guest yet with pets. And I did leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger of how it went in the end, how they left the place, how our first experience went, but that's what this vlog is all about, along with our other guests so far with animals. So stay tuned to see how it all went.
Wow.
Floors are so dirty.
Definitely smells like food up here.
They ate lots of the stuff in the welcome basket, so that's good. They gave the dog the rawhide, it looks like. They used the coffee. Yes. They didn't use that. Perfect. This one's like a huge pain to clean out. People were dirty. Oh my word. I was kind of expecting that. That's a lot of dog hair. I know you can see that on camera. I'll have to wash this blanket for sure. I don't know what that is. I don't know. How's this look? Oh, you can definitely see all the dog hair there. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. You can't see it on camera on this one, but it's the same way. See, like with the pillows. I'm gonna go see if they used the bell tower. It's warm up here. They used it. Turn that off right away. Oh my. That's really sad. I don't know what that is. It looks like blood. Man. I'm glad this isn't a flip. This is so dirty. They obviously let the dog sleep in the bed up here. Oh well. Overall, for these people, they actually had 2 5-star reviews. That was their only reviews, but they were super good. Like what the host had to say about them, it was really good. So I'm actually really surprised. This is probably the worst one we've had yet, to be honest. I don't think I could give them 5 stars because of the fact that they were horrible at communication. The only thing he ever said was great, thank you. So they weren't rude, but when I would ask them a question, like touching base with them, making sure they have everything they need, like me doing my part to be a good host, they would see it and they would never say anything, which is fine, like that's okay. But then when I sent them the checkout time and checkout instructions and all that, like they didn't even look at it. Like it's not that hard to communicate about those little things and check your phone. As far as cleanliness, I would probably give them either a 3 or 4 because really, really bad. Like I would expect people to know not to let their dogs in the beds and on the couches and stuff. I was prepared for this, and thankfully I didn't see any bad scratches or anything on our floor, so that's good. Nothing is damaged, but it is really, really, really dirty. And we're gonna have to wash absolutely all the bedding. Obviously you saw I'll have to stain remover the shams, and we might have to shampoo both of the couches to get all that white dog hair off, as well as all the pillows on the couches. So it's a bit. First time with a dog. I wish it went a little better, but it could have been worse. I'm glad nothing's broken. And I know the next guests that are coming in just have like a smaller non-shed dog, so that's really nice. Anyways, there it is for you guys. Honest, what it's like to own an Airbnb and never know who you're gonna get and how it's gonna go, but it could have been worse. That's kind of what I tell myself in situations like this. I woke up from my wonderful Sunday afternoon nap to another booking for the whole work week this week, so I'm really thankful for that. They're coming in tomorrow and leave Friday. However, that means we have to take care of this today, right now, because we're not sure how long it's going to take getting all the bedding and dog hair stuff cleaned up. I know we can finish it tonight, but we definitely won't be able to do that tomorrow before check-in with everything else we have going on. So this is what we're doing with our Sunday evening. Here's just some more reality. We're not complaining that we have to clean at this time by any means because we are super thankful for the people being here. The most exciting part is that they're actually our first returning guests, so that's really fun. There are 4 guys. They've just been here for 2 nights before for like a mini work trip, and they're back again. So that is really fun. 4:33 right now. I'm just gonna start stripping everything, doing some homemade stain remover on stuff, and then we'll do the actual cleaning. So we can normally do a full cleaning with laundry and everything in around 40 minutes. I'm gonna compare how long cleaning takes for us this time with a pet being in the place. And with that, I'm thinking we're either going to up the cleaning fee, otherwise we'll just up the pet fee, realizing it takes so much longer to clean when there is a pet in here. One thing I have not been happy about with Airbnb is that For the pet fee, they do it per stay and not per night. I just personally think it would make more sense if you could have like 1 to 2 night stays be a $50 pet fee, and like 2 nights to a week would maybe be 75 or 100, and then a week to 2 weeks would be 150, something like that, to where you can choose and do your amounts, kind of like you can do your discounts. If someone stays for a week, they get 15% off. If they're here for a month, they get 20% off. Why is there not more options for the pet fee? It's definitely necessary. I'd be so curious if anyone else watching this owns an Airbnb, how you do it, what your view and opinion is on that as well. This is our first time, so I'm probably gonna look into it a little bit more. We're also gonna be making a sheet of house rules that's actually laminated on the counter and get a lot more descriptive, making sure to pick up dog poop in the yard because that didn't get picked up either, and that way if they don't get followed, it will be noted. We got to cleaning and I found more blood on the actual duvet, not just the shams, so I did it in a soak and a homemade stain remover that thankfully worked, but it was definitely a lot of scrubbing. Then the next day I just got started on the pet rules right away, got them laminated so we could get them set up in the B&B for our weekend guests arriving with another pet. The overall cleaning this time took us about 2.5 hours instead of around 40 minutes, so it definitely took longer. As of right now, we are hoping that implementing these pet rules, and if they are followed, that will help lessen the cleaning time. We are going to let it play out, seeing how people follow the rules from now on, now that we have them laminated and up there, before we change any pricing for the cleaning fee or the pet fee at all. We had a guest that was confused of how to get up to the bell tower, and they requested we do instructions, so I did because I was already laminating other things. This is in the middle of a flip. Our work crew left and our weekend guests are coming in.
If that's not stripping the bedding and towels, I don't know what is, but at the same time, wet towels mixed with duvet covers, this does not make me happy. I know they were just trying to be helpful. That is a pile and a half.
We just had probably the sweetest guests we've ever had. They are so funny. There's some elderly people, and elderly are always much more excited about meeting you and introducing themselves directly and doing everything possible in person rather than over the phone, which I understand, and I don't mind that either. Yesterday, we happened to see them as they were coming in, so he instantly wanted us to come upstairs with them and talk with us, and he was so kind. We let him check in early, so he gave us a tip for that, which was so sweet. He's the kindest people, so excited about it, which just makes our day, and it's so fun meeting them, as well as his sweet puppy, who was so cute. Then this morning, it's literally like 8 o'clock on a Saturday, and I am always up by this time, so it's no big deal, but I am in my pajamas still. Complete bedhead. I did just roll out of bed. I had my coffee. I'm doing my devos, just doing my thing. I can hear them walking down the stairs, and he says, I'm gonna let them know we're heading out so they can clean whenever they want. And I'm like, oh boy, is he literally coming down to our house to knock on the door and not just tell me on the phone? He knocks on the door, and I'm like, okay, we're just not gonna worry about looking put together around here. I mean, when someone knocks at your door on 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, they can't expect much else. Anyways, I answered it and he let me know and it just said, oh, I'm sorry, did I wake you up? I said, no, you're good. I just doing my devos on the couch, no big deal. And then he just reassured us again. He said everything was phenomenal and fantastic and they loved it and they were just here overnight, but such sweethearts. I just love getting to meet our guests like that. So wanted to show you guys how it went with this second dog. I think this time it'll be immensely better. I showed you what I put in place as far as like the pet rules will help for sure. 2 elderly people here overnight versus like 4 guys and a huge dog here for 4 days. That's a big difference. Everything looks really good. I'm just checking to see if there's dog hair, which there is none. The dog sheets were not even used because he brought his own, which is so nice. That's extra laundry from yesterday when we had so much. We just brought it all downstairs since they wouldn't need any of it for an overnight stay. I know the dog was on this couch, but he had his own blanket, so I don't think the type of dog they have even sheds. I don't see any hair at all. Literally, I don't see any dog hair at all. By the way, I'm always probably gonna look like a mess when I come on here because I'm not trying to look good for anyone, and this is just reality of life. Sometimes I will just look like this. I'm just really happy that this time went well. So thankful for that. We have people coming in later today with no animal, and then the next booking after that they have a sweet little puppy as well, but it's also a small one that doesn't shed. So I'm liking how this is looking so far. The bell tower was not used at all. The bed is in the same exact place. So thankful. Last time there was a dog, this was a nightmare, so this is very refreshing and pleasing to look at. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Our experience so far with hosting animals. We had one pretty bad one, and then we had a good one, and I'll just keep you updated throughout all the vlogs I do. So if you like this kind of content, if you're interested in more of the Airbnb stuff, the life as a host, how it goes for us, the reality of it, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content, and we will see you in the next one. Share the experience with you of being an entrepreneur, owning an Airbnb, owning a cleaning business, trying to get into real estate, and just enjoying life and having a balanced life in the middle of all of that. And most importantly, putting God first before all of it.